Good morning. Good morning, Vex Freeze. Bizcat. Hope you're well, hope you're well. Right, what are we doing? I thought I'd take out the freighter today and we'll do a little cheeky rotation from East Midlands Airport, from the DHL terminal over to Shannon on the other side of Ireland and then back. So yeah, been wanting to do the freighter for a little bit. We are on VATSIM today. We do have control. We have ground on in East Midlands. Yeah, we do. So let's just shove that in. Okay, good. Let's jump into the cockpit, shall we? All right. So our plan is something like this. So that's it there. We've got control. Where's the control? So we do have, or we did have. Oh, okay. Wow, we did have center, but okay. Cuerto. Hello, sir. How are you? I hope you're well. DHL freighter today. World Express. Just landed in Sydney. Join me from East Midlands to Shannon. Okay, so let's power on this baby, shall we? Emergency lights, batteries, and APU on. And let's get GSX going, because I do like the interaction with the freighter. So let's do request boarding. There we go. We've got no announcements, unfortunately, so we'll just use that. I don't have any DHL announcements. Okay. Let's get the old Vexy. Request from Simbrief. There we go. So we're going East Midlands to Shannon. 1012 is our Q&H, so let's set that up. 1012. 10. Where is it? 1012. There we go. All right, let's have a look at our freighter. Ooh, I do like this, the way GSX does the freighter. On board with our Yorkshire tea. Whoops. So we are at the DHL terminal. There we are. Okay, what did GSX just ask me? Oh, nothing. Okay. Boarding the crew now. And our stuff. All right. Right. Let's get things started. Let's go with the FMC. Hold on. Let me just check that I have done everything I need to do with this one. Sometimes you've got to... Yeah, I haven't. You've got to redo all of this stuff. SATCOM, all right. There we are. V1 can go off. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's all good. Altitude oral, yes. Okay, we're good there. Displays. I want kilograms. That's all good. Okay, I want that on. Yes. Okay. Okay, and let's do our simulation. That's okay. Airspeed on, 80 knots, V1, and rotate. Positive rates. There we are. Okay. That's fine. Tiller and rudder, realistic. Okay, we're good. So FMC. Oh, what? No. I haven't done the update on this one, so let me update this one. Okay. Let's have a look again. Position in it. Wait a second, let me just check. Ident 2511. Okay, position in it. We are at Echo Golf November X-ray. We're at gates. Um, 102 maybe. 102. Yeah, okay. GPS position there. That's not going to work, is it? Because I haven't switched any of this on. Cabin utility on. There we go. Now we're okay. There we go. So let's just wait for this. While we're doing that, we'll just tune into ground. 121905. 121905. There we are. Okay. East Midlands ground, good morning. World Express 904 Heavy, request IFR clearance to Shannon as filed.
World Express 904 Heavy, East Midlands ground, good morning. Report your aircraft type and stand number.
It's a 777 freighter, stand number 102.
Well, yeah, apologies. Jumbo Cargo World Express 904, correction. Just another advisory. We're level capped from Eastern to Shannon to flight level 240. So your flight level is being amended to flight level 240.
Flight level 240, not a problem.
Apologies, correction. Flight level 280.
We'll get there in the end. 280. World Express 904.
World Express 904, thanks. So the amended flight level of flight level 280, you're cleared to Shannon. It's the SAPCO 1 November departure, the Squawk 0477.
It's cleared for Shannon, flight level 280, SAPC 1 November departure, Squawk 0477, World Express 904 Heavy.
World Express 904 Heavy, that's correct. Information is now Victor and the current QNH now 1012.
QNH 1012. Okay, so we are 280 today. All right. Let me set that up. Here we are. Okay, so let's set this up so we're good there. Clear. Pop that in there. Route. Route request. Okay, that's fine. And we are runway. Why is that not doing what it's doing? Wait. That should do that now. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so we can set fuel, set payload, and select route. There we are. So we're flight level 280, so let's just pop that in there. There we are, 280, and we can load that one. And we're leaving on 27. So 27, there we are, runway, and we can activate that. Okay, clear, and let's do our departure. So 27 on SAPC 1 November, and we can execute that. Our arrival into Shannon is using the we are on what are we on?
And all festival stations, East Midlands grounds will now be closing, so you can monitor Unicom 122 decimate. Good afternoon.
Tipu 2 Delta, Tipu 2 Delta, there is no transition and we can execute that. Let's go to our legs page and we're okay. There we are. Okay, let's go to our routes, performance. So we are going to reject this one and we're going to go to 2. Actually, now we can just go to 2, our original 360. But we'll do 280 like he says. Okay, 280. Let's pull in our brief. And cruise index is 29. Reserves is 3.1. We'll be coming back anyway, so good. And there we go. All right, and there, takeoff, flaps 5, CG. Okay, let's see, our weather is 340 at 13, 340 at 13, outside temperature is 4 degrees, 142, 49, 160, there we are, right, 160. Okay, flight directors can come on. There we are. And pop that on, pop that on. There we are. We can go traffic and, oh, sorry, terrain. And here, traffic and weather. Okay. And our runway heading is 268. There we go. All right. LNAV and VNAV. We're almost good. We're almost done. There. And that's all good. Okay, legs, route data, load, execute, and VNAV, forecast, and load. Okay, we are good. So we can go VNAV in here, FMC, legs, and we are good to get out of here. 0477 0477 There we are. Perfect. Okay, 122.8. And what was our trim? Oops. Is 4. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go. We're ready. Let's go. Brakes on. And APU can start. There we go. Is Cuerto in the FedEx? Cuerto, are you in the FedEx? FedEx 019. Okay. APU's running, is it? Almost. Yes, it is. Okay. So we can go back down here. Ground. There. Ground connections. We can release ground power and remove chocks. And we can push and start.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay. East Midland traffic, World Express 904 heavy, stand 102, push and start. Facing west.
Archer check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, here we go.
Locking gear.
Okay, good. We're going to go nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions,
Icing
please stand by
conditions.
starting engines until push is completed and brakes are set.
Okay. Here we are. All right. Anti-collision can go on, and we can put on our fuel pumps. And we're going to taxi via Bravo Alpha to Alpha 1. So Bravo Alpha Alpha 1.
Birmingham traffic, Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu, fully established ILS runway 3.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, parking brake set. And let's start the engines. Start one and left. There we are. Okay. And engine.
Nose gear.
There we go.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Lovely. Okay, we can go. Taxi lights on. Runway lights on. And we should be good. Alright, APU can switch off. APU off. And they're letting us go. Okay. East Midlands traffic, World Express 904 heavy, taxiing runway 27 via Bravo Alpha, holding point Alpha 1.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind you, but I'll catch you in a few minutes.
Oh, Cuerto, hey.
Yeah, it's me over here in the FedEx 019er. We're pretty much set up, but you're going to be gone before me, so I'll give her all I got, Captain.
Alright. Okay, taxiing.
By the way, which departure did you choose for this one?
SAPC 1 November. Apparently they have a flight level restriction of 28,000 feet.
You're taking SAPCO 1 North?
1 November, correct.
Roger that. I'm taking the same one out to 09,000 feet to start with. Birmingham traffic, Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu, runway 50.
Okay. So we're going flaps 5 and we'll go RTO, and we've got checklists to do, so we'll do those as we taxi out.
East Midlands traffic, Ryanair 7, Quebec Yankee, fully established, runway 27, 9 miles.
Okay, so oxygen there, that one there, override, normal, that's good, takeoff speed's done, that's good, okay, normal, anti-ice done, okay, and flaps 5, we're good, alright. So we got a Ryanair coming in, I think. Okay, I can see the lights. So there's Puerto in the FedEx right in front of us over there at the hangar. It's a 737. There's the Ryanair landing. Creation, hello, hi, how are you? We're DHL today, flying to Shannon in Ireland with a rotation as well. There's a Ryanair. Well, that was a nice landing. Well, that was a nice landing, Ryanair.
Thank you very much.
I am well, thank you. Thank you for asking. I am well. So there's Puerto. There he is, over there in the FedEx 737.
East Midlands traffic, Neptune, 1 Bravo, pushback start of out of stand 78 for the runway 27.
East Midlands traffic, Ryanair 7, Quebec Yankee, make 27 via Mike 1.
How long have I been flying for? Oof, a long time. I've been doing flight simming, real flying, flying RC. Yeah, a long time. All right, coming up to Alpha 1 for runway 27 takeoff. Just single engine pistons, so Cessnas mainly. Cessnas, one tail dragger, and gliders. But it was a long time ago. A long time ago. I used to repair aircraft. I was an aeronautical engineer early on in my my career. But then I left that and went into telecoms. Not so much now. Got married and then it all changed. All right, let's put on our landing lights. There we go. Runway turn off. Taxi can go off. Strobes can go on, and we can line up. Okay.
Midlands traffic, FedEx 019, and we're going to push back from Stan 79 on to Delta, and we're going to face east to west. Midlands traffic.
East Midlands traffic, Wild Express 904, heavy, lining up runway 27. Okay. Lining up. Anything Boeing. Anything Boeing. I like Boeing. 737 primarily. Alright, we're good. Okay, let's go.
Airspeed alive.
You're looking good over there, DHL. Have a good flight.
Thank you. Rotate. Oh, a little bit off the center line there. There we are. We're good now. Gear up. And let's get out of here. Ooh. It's windy all
My
of a sudden.
apologies, my ground crew has pushed me back a little further than I wanted here. Life without GSX, eh, boys?
All right. Flaps up to 1. And flaps up. And we are good. We are good. Oh, I could do smoother. I could do smoother, but it was a bit windy on the on the uplift. There we
Go ahead over there. I'm still spooling up myself. Sorry, I didn't mean to put myself in this position here. I would have backed it out manually if I knew he was going to put me on the grass. Yeah, no problem. We have to make some final checks and maybe just start texting. Yeah.
All right, 5,000 feet. Wow, this has got a lot of power. A lot of power. VATSIM, yeah, VATSIM can be. It can be. It's quite chill. We did have a controller on earlier, but he left. He just logged off. So I got my ground clearance and everything, and then he closed. But, yeah. It's looking alright. This is looking okay, this departure. We're heading to Shannon, and then we're flying back from Shannon back to East Midlands. So East Midlands is the DHL hub in the UK. So.
All right. Well, our checks are done, so we're going to taxi 0227 Midlands traffic.
Okay. There we go. So it's taken us to 9,000 foot. The constraint there. Oh, sorry. No, we don't have a constraint. We just have to be above. Okay, we're okay. There is no constraint, or is there a constraint of 9,000 feet? Let's have a look. Is there a constraint? Shouldn't be. We'll just pass this SAPCO and then we will... so it's not a long flight, in reality. It's not a long flight. It's only about an hour to get there, and then we're coming back. So, yeah.
Midlands traffic, Neptune 1 Bravo, taxiing out of White Mark.
So it's not so long.
50, 40,
Who's that? Ashley, hello.
30,
I'm in a
20,
Boeing, man.
retard.
Ashley, I'm in
10.
a Boeing. I don't know what that sound is. I'm a Boeing pilot today. It should be about 2.5 hours, 3 hours total. Hungry. Okay, so SAPCO is 9,000 feet. So there we go. So that's our constraint there at 9,000 feet. And then we will be climbing after SAPCO, yes. No problem, no problem. Thank you for popping in. Thank
Climb
you.
now. Climb, crossing, climb. Climb, crossing, climb. 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 Clear of conflict.
1 north departure, Midlands traffic.
And there we go. Listen to that engine. Coming up 10,000 feet. All right, landing lights off, and we can relax in the cockpit today. No passengers on board, just cargo. Sync our heading, and we only got a flight level of 28,000 feet today. Which is quite low, but that apparently is the maximum flight level today between East Midlands and Shannon. Even though I'm on Unicom, I could go to 36 if I want, but we'll just stick with this. Okay, we'll put on the headphone simulation. There we are, headphone simulation. And we'll switch off the headphone simulation when we arrive, or when we are about to descend, so I can hear those engines.
Midlands traffic, FedEx 019 is clear of runway 27. We're passing 3,000 for 9,000. Midlands traffic.
There we are. So there is FedEx. FedEx is now, yeah, he's left the runway. Do we have any controllers nearby? Let's have a look. Nothing yet. We're heading towards what is this airport? Gloucestershire. So there I am, and where's FedEx 109 there? Okay. So there we are. That's the oops. That one there. That is the departure. There we are. Actually, we know what? We can go. We're going to go to our top of climb. So we're going to go to 36,000 feet as per our flight plan. We're going to go to 36,000 feet. So 360. There, execute. And let's go up to 360. There we are. Cuarto 360, I'm doing. All right. All right, we're heading up to 36,000 feet. Let's just check our legs. They're all good. Yes, yes. All right. Lovely. Okay, sync our heading. Coming up to our top of climb. And there we are, 36,000 feet. You need GSX. Hold on, hold on. Wow, top of descent is 89 miles away. Okay, charts, approach. We're coming in on 2-4. There we are. So our initial fix. $3,000 feet. So we can set that up for 3,000 feet. There we are. Okay. So recall, auto brake, or auto brake 3. So yes, okay, yes. We'll do all of that. So QNH is at Shannon 1024. Wow, it's a big difference. 1024. That's fine, and our minimums 220. Oh, it's so annoying, that thing. So let's just go here, EFIS control, there we go, 220, there we are. Okay, menu off, and that is done, and we'll do our init ref, landing, and there we are. Okay, good. We are set for our descent briefing. All done. So that's where we are. We're in Wales, there, and we're heading to Shannon. And then we'll do the rotation. According to the ATIS, landing runway is 24 in Shannon. Runway 24. There's Wales. Dino, hello. How's it? All good, all good. Just a short little cheeky rotation today. East Midlands to Shannon and back in the freighter. 22 degrees. Oh, I'd have some of that. Yeah, we have snow in the UK as well. We've got snow in certain places. The first snowfall was today, apparently. We have an Arctic it's going to be quite low, and then next week we're up to 10, 11 degrees again. So yeah, go figure. So we have 45 degree 45. Oh no, we hardly get snow in London. I mean, very rare. It's too warm in London, and too polluted, I think. The temperature is always higher in the south. It's sort of more sort of the Midlands upwards. I mean, sometimes you get a little dusting of snow, but if you're not awake, you won't never know. During the day, it's not cold enough. It might drop down at night. In London, you might get a little bit of a dusting, but even that's rare. Oh, hell. So we're leaving the UK mainland behind. There's Wales, the last bit of it. I'll tell you, if you've not been to Wales, it is a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. It is a really nice, some stunning scenery. Okay, there is Ireland. Had full... Hold on. All right, so there's Ireland. So we're heading into Shannon. Top of descent, very close. Let's put on the headphone simulation. There we are. .420 music. It's not all 420 music. There we are, 5 nautical miles, and we start our descent into Shannon. Okay, starting our descent into Shannon. There we go. There you go. This headphone simulations, the headphone simulation in the sound pack is quite effective. Okay, so let's put it on. I want to hear the engines. How far is Cuerto behind? There he is, FedEx 19. So there I am. It looks like he's taking the opposite runway. Which runway are you taking, Cuerto? Ah, he's taking the opposite runway. Okay, descent profile is looking good. We probably need a little bit of drag, but not yet. So there we are, 29,000 feet. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. Puerto, which runway are you taking? I don't know if he's close enough. Descent profile's looking good. Have we got our Yorkshire tea in there? Do we have our Yorkshire tea? It's like, yeah, here we, no, what are these? Hold on. Is this not Yorkshire tea? Amazon Prime. Ooh, where's my Yorkshire tea? Does DHL Air UK, do they have, let's have a look. Air UK, do they have 737s, I wonder? Let's see, current fleet. No, they don't. 757s, 767s, and 777s. So we'll land at Shannon, we will deboard, and then we'll do the rotation back to East Midlands. Puerto is still over the water. He's following a DHL that's on its way to JFK. Chatting with the DHL. I think you've got the wrong runway, Cuerto. I think you've got the wrong runway. You're coming in on 06. ATIS is 24. So ATIS currently is 24, yes. So there's the ATIS for Shannon. And 24. Okay, 19,000 feet. Has anyone heard these what are these? Damn, he's got so many there. $17,000 feet. Two seconds. Okay. What are we at? 15,000 feet. Descent profile is looking good. What is our 6,000 feet? Okay. So we can just set that up. Speed brake armed. All right, coming up to 11,000 feet. Landing lights and belts on at 10. Cyclone, hey mate, thinking of getting 24. What would you recommend for a budget joystick? Do you want joystick only, or do you want a throttle as well and a rudder pedal? I mean, if you want a budget joystick, I would think I would go with the joystick that I have, which is the, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I use it and it's, I think it's great, and you can always, that one there from Thrustmaster. I like it. There are other brands available. I use this one. This is the same one. And, I mean, it's great. It works. I like it. I like it because it has Hall sensors, and it works great. Okay, we're up 10,000 feet. Let's, yeah, the Wing is also very good. It's a new one on the block, the Ursa Minor. Also, it's good. It looks good. It looks good. I've not all our flights in real time. No, you can set the thing how you want it, no problem. You can set the time any way you want, nighttime, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, hold on. Right, let me take over my speed and slow us down to flaps. Let's go down to 220. There we are. Yeah, there is a headwind, yep. Okay, we're coming in. The flight distance, yeah, that is, I mean, if it's a 2,000 mile flight, it's 2,000 miles, yes. So if you did a flight from London to Dubai, it would be 6.5 hours. You can accelerate, you can use acceleration, but many of us flight simmers don't really use acceleration. We do the full thing. So if you did like Singapore to New York, it's 19 hours. Yeah. This is a short, these are too short. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the 737 profiles that have been uploaded to Simbury for 2024. So this is a short one, right? This is East Midlands to Shannon in Ireland. It's a freighter service. It's a real flight. It's a flight that exists in real life. So we're just coming in. We're gonna land. We're gonna do a deboarding, and then we're going to do a rotation back to East Midlands. Okay, let's go to flaps 1. And we'll start to slow down. Let's bring that to our flap 1 mark. There we go. All right. Okay. And we are good. Landing lights are on. Everything is on. We are good. And we are flaps 1. So there we are. Look at that. We got some little vortexes there. Can we see those? Not really. So the airport's over there. Well, I can't resist this. I can't resist this. So we're going to do we're going to do this one. Add to queue. There we go. Okay. Barrow. There we are. We're good. All right. Drop the nose. There we go. And we can go to flaps 5. I think these songs are so stupid. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, enough of that nonsense. There we go, next one. Okay, let's go and approach. Okay, let's slow us down. Flaps 10 or 15. There we are. All right, we're good. There's the runway in sight. We are 11 miles out. 11 miles out. And we want to be at, let's just do our init ref again, 143. There we go. All right. And let's drop the gear. A little bit early, but that's fine. Okay. Flaps 20. 25. And flaps full. And we're going to 148.
2500.
Okay, there we go. Here's the runway.
Shannon traffic, FedEx 019 are descending through 2,000 feet down to 3,000 feet. Run the Tipper 2 East arrival into Shannon for runway 06. We'll report when we're established. FedEx 019er.
Shannon traffic, World Express 904. Heavy, localizer established, runway 24. Shannon traffic.
Have a good landing, bud.
Cheers, cheers. Okay. And we are exiting Shannon. What are we exiting? Exiting left. Wow, look at that, 21 knot crosswind up here. It's making us crab a little. Okay. I have control. Wow, I just felt it knock over with the wind.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Okay.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Here we go. Oh, we're gonna have to backtrack. Shannon traffic, World Express 904, backtracking runway 24. Okay, let's get round.
Do you have the MK Studios airport here?
Yep, MK.
10-4, just checking.
Okay, flaps up.
I'm not really sure where FedEx parks here.
We're going back, Dino. We're going back. We're just dropping off some stuff.
Put another pot of coffee on. I need some badly.
Right, let's look for parking. I don't know. There is a bunch of parking, but I think they are typically... Oh, there we are. P28, which is a... Not really a cargo, but... Actually, we got P41. That way. Shannon traffic, World Express 904, vacated runway, Shannon traffic. Okay, so let's switch off those. APU can go on, and we're good.
Yeah, I see there's a little depot over there on Golf, but I'm not sure whose depot it is, or if I can park a 737 there.
On Golf. Where's Golf?
I'm shooting for Charlie off-ramp though.
So we got a bunch of stuff there. We could go parking 24 Alpha. That's what we're going to do. 24 Alpha. Wow. Isolated. No, what? Are we sure? So we got some stuff over here. I think we're going to just park there. This is a prop. I mean, the DHL operate flights to this place, so I wonder why.
Shannon traffic, FedEx 019, we're established on the localizer for runway 06. Shannon traffic.
So we're going to go to 41. No, 42. 41, 43. There we go. There we go. All right, parking brake on. Let's see if it allows me to.
Need to start the engines to request ground services.
Okay. Parking brake is on. We can. APU is running. Yes, it is. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. Let's bring in some ground connections. There we go. Set chops, request power, and available. APU can go off. There we go. And we are good. There. GSX. Request deboarding. There we go.
The boarding requested.
Swissport. There we go. All right. That's all good. Adias can go off. That can go off, and off. Window heat off, and off. And beacon can go off as well. There we go. And they should be doing their
Shannon
thing.
traffic, FedEx 019ers on final approach runway 06, Shannon traffic.
There we go. All right, we're just going to let them unload, and we shall then do the return flight back to East Midlands. Let's see if we see where's the FedEx coming in. Is he in? I think he's on approach. Let's have a look. Yep, here he comes. Here comes Puerto.
Clear the boarding started.
Don't see his lights yet. He is in. He's over. He's coming over.
That is one nasty crosswind, brother.
Yeah, I know. There is. I got one on the other side as well. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look at our departure, the new flights. So let's go new flights, and we will, oh sorry, edit flights. There, we'll go that way, and we'll go 906. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Right there. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So, 906 Shannon to GNX, okay. And let's generate that flight. Departing runway is now on 06. Interesting. Okay, generate. Okay, so let's redo that so we can clear that one. No. Open there, download, create flight plan. There we are, departing on 06 now. So departing on 06 on Agene 3A, and then into
Shannon, traffic FedEx 019ers, clear runway 06. We're going to taxi over to the apron via Charlie Hotel 1, Hotel 2. Shannon traffic.
Inset star, there we are. And then we've got, ooh, that's a horrible, look at that. So that's the star it's using. We're arriving on 27. Let's have a look at, oops. 27. Look at that. I mean, that looks, wow. Right. That is terrible. We'll just do this one.
My apologies, Delta 2, Delta 1.
And I'm going to go from Dipso down. So we'll do that. Okay, that's fine. Alright, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go to the washroom and I shall be right back. That's a weird Baron. I don't know. I don't know. That looks really strange, doesn't it? Maybe I pick another star. Let me have a look at all the stars that are available. There. No. There. 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 They all seem to have that thing. Yeah, they're all like that.
I tell you, that Baron has corrupted my landing.
So yeah, that's the one. Insert. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. You think you know why? Why? Tell me why. If you open approach charts. Yeah, that was on a star, yes. Yes. That was on a star mall. I'll fix it. Not a problem. Easy to fix. Easy to fix. Okay. I'll be right back in a bit. I just got to go to the washroom. Alright? I shall return momentarily. Okay, so is that all done? Yes, it is. Shannon to there. Let me update streamflight. So we have 33,000 feet is our cruise. Let's get things started. All right. Let's go there. Let's bring in some new flight plan. There we are, departing from Shannon. And let's recycle that. Okay. Override, normal, override. Okay. And override. Okay. There we go. All right. What is the go with upgrading? What is the go upgrade with upgrading London Heathrow for more flights? I have no idea. I think they're trying to get another runway in. All right. So let's go FMC. In it. There we go. All right. EINN. There we are. GPS position. Okay. Route. Request route. There we are. Okay. Set fuel. Set payload. And that's all good. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
There we go. Attach the tug. All right. They're trying to get another runway in, but there are a lot of people against it. All the, you know, the green lot. What is it? Runway 06. So let's have a look at runway 06. It is 55.
We are ready for pushback.
Nightwolf, hello, good afternoon. How are you? I hope you're well. All right, no worries. Thank you for flying along. So what was it? 55. 55.
Completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So 55 is our runway heading out of Shannon. So let's just put that in there. 55. They should be loading up again. Yes, they are. All right. Doing well. Just getting your first cup of coffee. Heading. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Locking gear.
Thank you. Oh. Heading to the dentist. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Okay, so set fuel, set payload, and select route. There we are. They're loading me up, and we will be out of here shortly. So let's go checklist. Checklist. How do I start a new checklist? Pre-flight. There we go. No. Checklist reset. There we go. Checklist reset. How do you do that? Reset. Reset normal. Okay. Pre-flight. Parking brake. And that is there. Okay. 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 Normal. Signs can go to seatbelts and no electronics. There we are. Okay. So let's load this. So runway, so Shannon back to East Midlands, runway 06. Come on. Has that hung? No. Ooh, why? What's happened to my EFB now? Really? Nothing is working. That's working. Route. Let's try there. 06. Activate. Execute. Let's go back to the route. There we are. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're good there. Let's go to our legs. Departure arrival 06. And we are leaving on Agent 3 Alpha. There we go. Execute. And our arrival into East Midlands is on 27 there. And Mall 1 Echo there. We will use no transition. Let's have a look. Hold on. East Midlands, Mall 1. Two seconds. Let me just have a look at how I'm going to handle this. Mall 1 into there. So that'll do there. Then we go to our legs. There. So that one there. So we're going to go dipso. We're going to get rid of that one. So we're going to pop that in there. Go there. And we go here. And then that should be good. Okay, perfect. Let's go to our route data. So performance 33, yeah, that's good. Okay, that'll do. 0 fuel weight, yes, accept. Okay, there. Let's just go legs in there. Takeoff, okay, flaps 5. CG, there we are. Let's set our weather. So weather. 350 at 12. 350 at 12. Outside temperature is 6 degrees. There we are. Perfect. V1, rotate V2 160. There we are. We're going to 33,000 feet. Okay, lovely. Flight directors are on. We can go LNAV and VNAV. Or we can't. We've got to recycle. There and there. Come on. Bloody LNAV, VNAV. Okay. And we are good. Alright, so legs, route data, wind, load, they can all go off. Their trim is okay. Beacon can come on in a minute. They're still loading the cargo. Okay, execute. And our VNAV. Forecast. And load our wind. There we go, lovely. All right. Still loading and we'll be soon done. So we're just waiting for all the boarding to get complete and then we can fly back to East Midlands. Let's have a look at VATSIM radar. Pre-file. And let's reconnect with the new flight number. There we are. Okay, we're back on VATSIM. And I guess our our TCAS will now reset, so let's do that. There we go. All right. %92 cargo is done. Okay, nearly there, nearly there. I think they're done. They are done. I do like the whole GSX integration for the cargo stuff. It does, it's a lot, it's very busy around the aircraft. Although that doesn't look so nice. It's reversing right through my fuselage. Yeah, I do like that, yeah. But what's he doing there? It's not going to stay there, is it? Peter, hello. How are you? Are we all done with boarding is complete? Okay, good. All right, let's get the old Apu on. There we are. Parking brake is on. Waiting for the APU to come on. I should do some what is it? I should do some 737 as well. 737, I haven't done the 737-800 freight thing in a long time. Is it still there? It's still there. Look at that. I didn't get that right. No worries, no worries. Okay, APU, come on. Let's pop the beacon on anyway. Go to the next one. Anti-ice before taxi. Okay, so APU is running. Let's call for pushback. And prepare for pushback and departure. But first, we will go to our ground operations. We can release the power and set the chocks, door management. We can close and GSX, pushback and departure. There we are, arm all. And we are going to go facing nose left, tail right. There we go.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay. So, windows. There we go. All right, electrical on, sorry, and all of that can go on, and on. Fuel pumps are on. We're okay. And let's start engine. Start right and left together. Yeah, what are you doing there? Okay, and start and start. Shannon traffic, World Express 906 heavy, push and start Shannon traffic. Oh, he's losing his stiff. He's losing it. What are you doing? Hydraulic pressure. Off, off, on and on. That should where have I got hydraulic pressure issue? What's that? C1 off. On. Where, why?
Parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Hydraulic pressure C1, which is up here. Off. Let's reseal it. Skill issue is the message. We are started. Let's recycle it.
Unlocking gear.
There we are. Try turning the knob to on. Okay, got it. Done.
Tow truck disconnected.
And there we are.
Removed.
Thank you for that. Thank
Left
you.
is clear, right is clear.
I'm not even going to answer that, WeTech. I have. I've turned it off and on again. Wow, look at that. He's turned me facing the wrong way. Look at this. I mean, seriously? I said nose left. That's what I wanted. And look at that. Terrible. So I'm going to have to do a little maneuver myself. Okay. Facing the wrong way completely. Okay, there we go. All right, we got all of that on, so we can switch off our APU and start. Let's get out of here. Okay, taxi lights can go on. There we are. And release parking brakes. Let's go. Flaps 5. Sorry about that, but GSX sometimes loses its purpose. There we go. All right. Is that another aircraft at the end? Oh yeah, we got an aircraft, a 748 over there. Shannon traffic, World Express 906, taxi runway 06, Shannon traffic. Shall I ban him? Shall I ban him? Tell me in the chat, shall I ban him? No, I mean, you know, he's not a flight simmer. He's not a flight simmer.
Shannon traffic, Ryanair 3 Tango, we are 5 miles out, runway 06. Shannon traffic.
No worries, I will wait for you to land, Ryanair, alright?
Yeah, no problem, thanks very much. Ryanair 3 Tango.
Okay, there we go. So we're waiting for the Ryanair coming into Shannon. How far is he? Oh yeah, he's not far. Here we go. So we got the Ryanair coming in 4 miles out. I got to backtrack, so yeah, by the time I get there, he's probably on top of me, so I'll wait. There's the Ryanair coming in. Right there. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. No problem. He's still there. Maybe watching these streams, he will find some appreciation, maybe. Oh, that's a bit of a dodgy landing there, wasn't it? There is a crosswind on that runway. Oh, you almost lost it there, Ryan.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the finest one.
Ah, but good save, man. Shannon traffic, World Express 906 heavy, backtracking runway 06. Shannon traffic. Okay, let's go.
Shannon traffic, Ryanair to Tango will be vacating on Charlie. Shannon traffic.
There we go. Strobes on as we're on the runway. And let's backtrack. Well, it's not really backtrack, is it? Strobe lights are on. I thought landing lights only go on when you are actually taking off, but we can put them on. We can put them on. I thought landing lights are when you actually, your intention is to actually start to take off. I can't remember. Yeah, probably. But the landing lights are on now. We can switch off our runway lights and taxi lights. We don't need those at the moment, so that's all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I also thought. I mean, I thought strobes only and landing lights once you have actual clearance, but I guess if we are doing this, we've got clearance to be on the runway. It looks like a downhill runway, so yeah, nice. But there was a bit of a crosswind when I was landing as well, so, and same with Cuarto as well. There was a crosswind. All right, let's line it up. Of course it's self. There we go. Okay. We're good. Checklist. Yes, yes. Auto brake. Okay, yes, yes. There, flaps 5. We're good. Okay. Shannon traffic, World Express 906 heavy, taking off runway 06. Okay, let's go.
Have a good flight. Hopefully your London's better than mine.
Hopefully, yeah. It's East Midlands, so let's see.
Best of luck.
Okay. There we go. And toga. Check. Oh, I can feel it already, eh?
B1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive ring.
Gear up. Flaps 1. And there we go, flaps up. I tell you, the freighter, it's just a power rocket, isn't it? I mean, it's just a rocket in the sky. It doesn't take much to have it leave the ground.
Shannon, traffic Delta 9961, inbound following Digger to departure, correction arrival, descending to level 100, Shannon.
There we go, there we go. Okay. All right, 7,500. Oops. And we're good. Okay, 10,000 feet, landing lights off, and there we go. Nice. Okay, we don't need to sink our head in. We're pretty much going to go back onto our heading, so we're okay. Aviators TV, hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid, a party of 9. Thank you so much. You just missed our takeoff from Shannon, where I'm doing the return leg from Shannon back to East Midlands. We're in the DHL freighter. So we just took off. the second leg of our flight. We're heading back to East Midlands, and yeah. Impulse UK, hello mate. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. So just coming up to 17,000 feet. I might as well do this plug as well. Those who are first, I mean, who know me, they know that I developed this software called Streamflight. Quite a few people in chat probably use it already. If you're a streamer and you've always wondered how do you get your data in an overlay like that, well, Streamflight sorts that all out. I developed a software called Streamflight to be able to connect to Microsoft Flight Sim, and it pulls all the telemetry so that you're able to put it into an overlay. It handles the progress bar, it's integrated with SimBrief, it handles the phase of your flights, all of that. All this data comes from Streamflight, and I'm the developer, and it's available on flightsim.to from this link here. And yeah, if you're a streamer, it might be useful for you. If you don't use or you don't have any overlays or anything like that to give you sort of your flight details to your streamers. So yeah, so Streamflight, go check it out. If it's useful for you, then download it. Leave a positive comment in flightsim.to. But yeah, it's free. I developed it for myself, but I'm sharing it with the community, and yeah, I hope people find it useful. So go check it out. Right, 23,000 feet. We're heading towards the UK mainland. We've got a flight level of 33,000 feet cruising. Wow, it's much shorter. Why? Legs there. Okay. 252 nautical miles to East Midlands. Okay, lovely. So top of climb in about 20 nautical miles, 33,000 feet. And let's just have a look. EGNX. Flight radar. Let's see what they're using. Is there any coverage? Let's have a look at the VATSIM. Wow, the UK is like empty. Wow. So flight radar, let's have a look at EGNX and see what runway. Nottingham, show on map. There. Right, there is nothing arriving, so we're coming on 27. There we go. 30,000 feet. Right, so that's where we are. So we took off from Shannon and we're heading towards the UK down into Nottingham. And there we are, 33,000 feet. Looks nice down there, doesn't it? All right. Let's put the headphone simulation on. There we go. And we'll bring that back on when we are about to descend, because I do like to hear the engines when we descend. All right, so let's go to our VNAV, 107 nautical miles to top of descent. So let's just get that done. So we will be, initial fix is 2000. So let's set that to 2000. There we go. All right, and we will go to brakes 3. That's it. And QNH at Nottingham is 1012. So 1012. Is that okay? Yes, it is. And our minimums are 490. So we'll go here, menu, EFIS, 490. There we are, 490. Okay. So that's good, that's good, that's good. Landing data and reference. So let's set that up there and there. So that's good. Approach briefing is complete. There we are. Okay. There we go.
Urban traffic, Boston 285 ahead, water runway 28 left.
So there we are, leaving Ireland pretty soon into the Irish Sea, heading towards the UK mainland. So there you go, see we're in the cruise phase, so yeah, streamflight will calculate or will know what the aircraft is doing. Yeah, and then we've got the progress bar, and then we have a network, which is VATSIM, but we have IVAO, Pilot's Edge, Join FS, and the MSFS servers as well. So you can select which network you're on. And then all this data, the call sign, aircraft type, call sign, the departure and arrival comes from SimBrief. So you just update your SimBrief and then fetch the plan using streamflight, and it will update your overlay. So yeah. And you'll also notice that the overlay altitude is the same as what I have in my aircraft. Some overlays that I've used have a huge difference between the altitude in the aircraft and the altitude being displayed on the overlay. I think I have managed to fix that, and so far it's working well. So yeah, so if you're a streamer, streamflight might help you, or might be some use to you. So yeah, go have a look, try it, see if it's something you could use. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's legacy. I was trying all the different ones and I didn't remove. Yeah, so you've got heading magnetic, heading true, and heading gyro. And each of those will give you sort of a different value. The one I use is heading magnetic. To be fair, I should just remove those other two, but I just didn't. Heading magnetic is the one you want to use. And for the distance to go, I've removed the distance to go. It's distance to go _ destination. But yeah, maybe I will, in the next release I will clean it up and I will remove the other heading options. But yeah, heading magnetic is the one that is probably the better one. Is more accurate. Yeah. Okay. Good. SimConnect will give you a whole load of different types of headings, and I was just testing each one. Yeah, it's just one of those things, eh? And it's legacy. I've left it in there. I don't know why. I will, yeah. Note to myself, I will remove the pointless ones. Track. Heading track. Hold on. SimConnect vars. Let me just pull up that documentation. There. Sorry, where is that? Where is it? Where is it? There. There. No. No, they don't do track. Yeah, so that's the reason why I used these variables, and those are the three variables. That one, and that one. But maybe, let me think about that. Maybe I can do something with, maybe I can. Leave that with me. Possible. Let's see. Okay, coming up to our top of descent. Believe it or not, the hardest thing to do in this was the progress bar. Was the progress bar. That was the hardest thing to do. And one of the trickiest things is if the application exits, how does it remember what progress has been completed? And you'd think it would be as simple as store the information somewhere, but no. I had to really play around with that progress bar. But now, if the application is exited or restarted, and you're still in the flight, then yes, it's okay. It does it. But if the sim crashes, I can't do anything about that. If I can't, I mean, to be fair, I can't do anything about if the sim crashes, and neither can Asobo or Microsoft. So, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, 20 nautical miles, and we will start our drop. I noticed that, Peter, I noticed you use the longitude and latitude, yes? I noticed you use that in your overlay as well, the longitude and latitude of your flight, the position. I added that like last. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I added that in a subsequent release. Someone asked for it, and I just put it in. Oh, Formula, hello. You're doing a flight from Jersey to Newcastle. More as a filler, so it's nice and symmetric. Ah, okay. Okay, top of descent in 11 nautical miles. Yeah, we just took off from Shannon. It was a bit windy there. But let me just check my legs. So there, Mallard, armpit. Ironic. Nottingham. We're going to Nottingham. And there's a waypoint called armpit. There we go. Vagar, Dipso straight down there. That's okay. Perfect. So according to this, we're about 100 nautical miles from Trent. And if you're into cricket, that's where they play cricket. Alright, top of descent coming up. Let's put our headphone simulation off. There we go. Alright. Okay, we started our descent into Nottingham. Bit of drag. Look at it, man. It looks so nice down there. It looks so nice. Yeah, yeah. So we're coming in over Anglesey. So Anglesey is there. There's Anglesey. So Anglesey, Holyhead. Sink our heading. I just love the Boeings in general. I think they're all good aircraft. The 737, the 777. They are nice. I don't know about that Boeing 247 or whatever it is. The Airbus is okay. Not me. I always look for a flight that's in a Boeing. Right, we're heading towards Stoke-on-Trent. So that's where we are. So we want to be we want to be 20,000 foot by Nokin. So there's Nokin. We want to be at 20,000 foot. Our descent profile is very good, so we are bang on. And let's have a look at EGNX. Are we number one in? Yeah, we are number one in. Okay. I just discovered this. These arrows. I never even noticed these arrows before. I just noticed this. You can do that. Do that. I had no idea. So there we are, approaching Nokin. We're going to be at 20,000 feet. And there we are, Nokin at 20,000 feet. There we are, 19,000 feet. And we've got a decel point coming up. .240 at TNT. Okay. So we're going to have to slow down to 240 at TNT. Which means we're going to have to also probably do our some speed brakes. Okay, so sync the heading. All right, let's give it some some spoilers, and let's slow down quicker. There we are. $240 by TNT. We should be good. All right, landing lights on, they can all go on, seat belts, there we are. And we're exiting left, near the end of the runway, that's where DHL is. And we are still number 1, okay. East Midlands traffic, World Express 906 heavy inbound for East runway 27 East Midlands, 17 miles out. World Express 906. So we got another freighter behind us. So we've got Euro, or what they call Postman, behind us. So Dipso, yeah, we're okay. All right, 6,500 feet. Nice. Okay, let's take over the speed and drop our speed. There we go, 220. And then slow down to 200.
East Midlands traffic, post 12885, passing tram at flight level 901, we are expecting LS approach runway.
Gonna be a tight turn, so we're gonna do a little bit of slow, we're gonna have to really slow down here. So let's go to flaps 1. And we can slow down to 190, take that turn, which we need to be at. 170, 192. That's okay. So speed brake. Armed. All right, let's go down to 185. There we are. Landing gear can come down and we can drop. There we are, dropping our speed. East Midlands traffic, World Express 906 heavy, inbound, runway 27, 6 miles out, localizer established. Okay. And we are going to 149. Flaps full. There we are, bang on. And we're exiting left. Beautiful. Looking good. Okay, I have control.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. Glide slope. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
There we are. All right, we'll exit here. East Midlands traffic, World Express 6906, clear of the runway. East Midlands traffic. Okay. And we'll head to the DHL terminal there. Okay. Landing lights off, there we go, strobes can go off, APU on, and there we go. And we're going to 102. Really? We're going to 102. Which one is 102 then? Where's the thing that says... No? Alright. We'll get there and then we'll activate it.
East Midlands traffic, postman 2885, full established ILS approach, runway 27.
Okay. That's 100. 101, 102. Here we go, parking brake on. Let's see now what it gives me.
You need to start the engines to request ground services.
Oh, there we are. We're on APU. APU is running. Yes, it is. Let's go off and off. Let's go to our ground services, ground connections. There we are.
Traffic Logan
Set top.
89 Lima Tango is
And
taxing
request ground power.
runway 33 via Yankee Echo and Sierra.
There we are. Available, available. There we are. There. GSX. And request deboarding.
The boarding
East
requested.
Midlands traffic,
And,
flight final approach runway 27.
Okay. All good. Fuel pumps off, off, off. There we are. They can go off. They can go off. There we are. And there. And all of that is good. There we are. There we are. And off, 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 and off. And we are good. There we are.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go home.
There we are. Lovely.
Boarding starting.
All right. Oh, that's a nice landing. 213. That was nice. Okay. We are done. That is all done. We are good. Okay. All right. That is it for me today. Yeah. I mean, yeah, short flight with rotation. It's not a bad length. It was nice. It was all right. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Quarto, for flying along on VATSIM with us. Thank you. Custard, mate. Yeah, you missed it. We flew DHL freighter from East Midlands to Shannon, and then Shannon back to East Midlands. Alright, so Impulse, thank you for the follow. Aviators TV, thank you for the raid. Yeah, thank you. Alright, I will see you all on the next one. I'll try and do something tonight, although I was thinking if I'm going to stream tonight, I'm going to do Call of the Wild, because I've been playing Call of the Wild at night, and I have been enjoying that again, but not as much as Way of the Hunter. But yeah, let's see. All right, that is it. Ready for? I still have to watch a video. I don't even know what Arc Raiders is. All right, mate. Yeah. I still don't know what Arc Raiders is. I need to check what that is. Alright, I will catch you all later. Alright, in the meantime, you all take care, and I'll see you soon. Let's go and see who's on, and we can go and raid. Captain Gong. Who's Captain Gong? I follow him. Who is that? Yeah, let's go and hit him up. Yeah, let's go and hit up Captain Gong. All right. Where is he? There he is. All right, starting the raid and let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna watch a video and figure out what this Arc Raider is. Apparently, yeah, I do. I've been looking at this Japanese thing, the Ghost of something. I don't know. That looks quite nice, eh? That looks quite nice. Okay, I will see you all on the next one. You all take care, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye bye.